The ocean is one big terrifying place. Fun fact, only 5% of the world's oceans have been explored, which means that there is still so much down there that remains a mystery. Today, let's take a look at some of the most mysterious photos captured of our oceans. From mysterious sunken ships to mysterious lost cities. We'll talk about this and more only in today's video. Starting off this countdown, we have the mysterious sunken ship. So the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration uses a remote operated vehicle called the Deep Discoverer in order to explore uncharted areas in the ocean and collect samples from them. Well, while diving in the Gulf of Mexico, they found an unknown shipwreck, which was then given the name number 15377. The Deep Discoverer was then able to take photos of the shipwreck and take samples from it. After doing so, they discovered that the shipwreck probably happened before the 1830s. It was a merchant ship built for distance, but that's all we know. The rest is history and a mystery. In our 9th spot today, we have the Atlit ruins. This is a completely submerged ancient city that can be found 10 meters below sea level. It was first discovered in 1984 by a marine archaeologist, Juha Galili. Since then, a number of expeditions have took place in order to unearth the city and find out more about it. What's fascinating about this place is that right in the middle it has this massive 10-acre stone circle thing. We still don't know much about this structure. One theory though is that it was used for some kind of ritual, but we still don't know. Not only that, scientists don't know how the city sunk. Theory goes that the city was struck by a tsunami which caused a volcanic eruption, causing the city to flood and sink. But like I said, we still don't know for sure. This is one seriously mysterious place. Coming in at number 8, we have the underwater river. Okay, this one blows my mind. Not only does it look super cool, but like the whole concept is super cool. So it doesn't seem possible, but there are rivers underwater. Like straight up, a flowing river beneath all the ocean water. There's even trees growing alongside the shores. How on earth is this possible? Like, how can there be two different batches of water underwater? It just blows my mind, and it's been a huge mystery to scientists for years. Moving on to number 7, we have the mysterious purple orb. Located deep under the sea near the Channel Islands, marine scientists discovered a glowing purple orb. This is something that they have never seen before. They were left completely baffled. Theories range from some kind of egg to fungi to a type of sea slug to even a type of jellyfish or a tiny octopus. They just have no clue. And whatever it is, it hasn't been identified yet. But it is beautiful. That's for sure. Whatever it is. Moving on at number 6, we have the world's oldest city. Back in 2001, the remains of an ancient city were found at the bottom of the ocean off the coast of India. In fact, it was found by complete accident. The divers ended up finding pieces of sculptures, human remains, artwork, and wooden furniture. A piece of wood from the furniture dates back to at least 9,000 plus years ago. Now, this was a huge breakthrough because it completely rewrites the history in that area. Now, the city is huge. It's basically the size of Manhattan. They have massive walls and plazas, and like I said, the structure dates back to 9,000 years ago, which is 5,000 years older than any city discovered by archaeologists anywhere, and they barely know anything about it. That's why it's hella mysterious. We are now at our 5th and halfway mark with the Lost Road or Highway. The Bimini Road is a rock formation in the Bahamas composed of rectangular shaped limestone blocks. It was first discovered back in 1968 by a diver. In fact, when he reported his findings, he said it just looked like pavement. So then some archaeologists took a dive to see what it was all about. They deemed it man-made as the stones were purposefully lined in a linear formation. The road goes on straight for about half a mile before ending in a slight curve. So now, what's the big deal? Well, obviously, there's something more to this road. Some believe that it actually leads to the lost city of Atlantis. One thing that supported this theory is that back in the late 1930s, Prophet Edgar Cayce said that the discovery of a road will lead to Atlantis. He said that it will be discovered in 1968 or 1969. So when this road was discovered in 1968, people were flipping out, being like, this is it, it leads to Atlantis. But we still haven't found Atlantis, so nice. In our 4th spot today, we have the volcanic underwater activity. activity. Volcanic activity underwater seems impossible, but alas, it is not. Let's take a look at Loki's castle in the Arctic Ocean. The volcanic activity found here was discovered in 2008 by researchers from the University of Bergen in Norway. They found a field of 5 active hydrothermal vents between Norway and Greenland. It's quite fascinating, and research is still going on to better understand all this. Like I said, the world is just one big mystery, and count how many times I said mystery or mysterious in this video and let me know in the comments below. I feel like it's a lot. Moving on, at number 3 we have the 60,000 ton stone structure. Located in the Sea of Galilee lies a weird cone-shaped stone structure that weighs 60,000 tons. It was first discovered in 2003 by a team of researchers doing a sonar survey of the sea. When they found it, they sent divers down there to check it out. That's when they found a very odd and massive structure. It's said to be nearly 10 meters high and 70 meters wide. Now, there's a lot of theories about this structure. One is that it was made to mark a grave. 2, it was made on land, but then it got submerged after sea levels rose. Or 3, it was created as a fish nursery. But over the years, archaeologists and scientists have gone into fights over the structure's origins. The only thing they know for sure is that it was man-made and dates back to 12,000 years ago. In our second spot, we have the locomotive graveyard. In 1985, during ocean mapping, scientists came across something quite eerie. They discovered 2 steam locomotives from the 1850s. They are sunk under 90 feet of water, and honestly, they look hella creepy. Now, there were no train tracks or stations around, so scientists were baffled. How did the trains get there, and why? Well, one theory is that they were being transported from Boston to the mid-Atlantic when they got hit by a storm, and either they fell off by accident or they were deliberately pushed off to save the ship, lessen the load. Again, this is just a theory. No one actually knows how they sunk. Plus, there's not even a record of these at all. And in our number 1 spot today, we have the Lost Kingdom of Cleopatra, aka Thonis Heracleion. Located just northwest of Alexandria is the sunken city of Heracleion, and it's referred to as Egypt's Atlantis. It laid lost under the sea until the early 2000s. A group of divers were working off of the Egyptian coast when they found a large fragment of rock under the seabed, or so they thought. It was just rock. When they brought it out of the water, they found it to be a sculpture of the Egyptian god of fertility, Hapi. After this discovery, they madly went to work exploring the area. They ended up discovering pieces of pottery, ancient coins, jewelry, busts, and ruins of temples. How the city ended up underwater is still a mystery. One theory is that it has to do with the rising sea levels and crumbling foundations of the city, causing it to slide into the Mediterranean Sea. Alright guys, that's all for today's video. Let me know in the comments below which one of these stories creeped you out, and also let me know in the comments below which one of these photos from the stories you thought was the craziest, I'm telling you, I love that river under the ocean. It's beautiful, honestly. And now we're gonna move on to our comment shout out portion. I'll be shouting out comments from the video Top 10 Alaska Urban Legends Too Real to Ignore. Captain Karma commented, "This may be a dumb question for you guys, but it's still a mystery. Do you guys think aliens are real? I would love to hear it from your opinions. I'm not trolling." So this is a hard question to answer because we've done so many alien videos that I'm like, oh my god, they have to be real. But I have never witnessed it myself, so I can't be like, yeah, aliens are real, because I have never witnessed an alien encounter, and nor do I. Ever. No thank you. Aliens are probably watching this like, she's next. Like, if I were to experience something, I'd be like, oh yeah, sure, I'm a believer. But I don't want to experience anything, so ignorance is bliss. James Horton commented, "My props to the host. She pushes positive energy. A definite plus if she burns. God bless and great channel to subscribe to." I don't get what a definite plus if she burns. Like burn at the stake like a witch? I don't even know. But thank you so much. Yeah, it's not always, what? I don't know. Dave Gage 1 commented, "I wish Americans could pronounce places, towns, etc. correctly. Port Chatham, one does not pronounce the okay, so I messed up. So it's Port Chatham? Port Chatham? First of all, I'm not even American, so this comment doesn't even concern me. But yeah, it's hard to pronounce a place that you haven't even been to. I'm so sorry. Port Chatham. Now I know for next time. And And Callista commented, Lindsay went from describing Moaning Myrtle to the hash slinging slasher in like 5 seconds. I absolutely love this comment. I love Harry Potter and I love SpongeBob. Nice references. If you guys get the reference too, then smash that like button. Yeah, okay. Alright guys, that's all the comments I'm shouting out for today's video. Make sure to comment something down below for a chance to be featured in my next comment shout out. And as always, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to Most Amazing Top 10 for more amazing videos. I've been your host, Lindsay Ivan, and I'll show you when I show you.